So the very first thing I want to tell you that these people who achieve their goals have in common is that their goals are what they want. Their goals aren't designed or put together based on what they think they should have. The first people you probably need to let go of, and let go of those mooring lines is everything that you've been taught by your parents. Everything that you've been taught from your parents. Now, that's a pretty humbling thing to say. It's a big thing to say. I'll tell you why. Show me someone who ends up not that much better than where their parents were. Because that's our first lot of role models in life, isn't it? Our first lot of role models are our parents. You know, character, values, everything that we believe is possible or not possible is taught to us by our parents, taught to us by our uncles and aunties, taught to us by the neighborhood we live in, taught to us by the people we go to school with. It's called sphere of influence. So that sets about our limitations. That sets about what we believe is achievable. That sets about the type of behavior that we think is acceptable. Well, you know what? There comes a point where you become an adult and you get the ability to stop blaming people for the way that you're thinking and start coming up with the level of thinking that's designed with the life that you want to create for yourself. Think about Usain Bolt. Let's use him as an example. Could you imagine if he set how fast he could run based on the speed his parents could run? Could you imagine if then he also set his pace that he was capable of achieving based on everything that was spoken to him with all the reasons why he couldn't achieve it? You might not know this, but he wasn't exactly a gifted athlete from the start. He was an athlete that fell and fell and fell again. But what he did is he had the right level of thinking with the goals that he was striving to achieve. And one of the things that they all have in common, people that achieve their goals, they understand that there's two elements to achieving a goal. This is the first key thing I'm going to teach you this evening. It's probably the most important thing I'm going to teach you. Ready? Two key elements to achieving goals. Number one, starting something. Number two, finishing it. So number one, starting something. Number two, finishing it. See, we're about to hit the New Year's resolution phase of our life. Can you believe that's come around so quickly? The year's been and gone. It's blinked. Where has it gone? And a lot of us are going to set these New Year's resolutions. Who knows what it might be? Who knows what those might be? But how many people will actually start it? And then how many people will go on to finish it? If we were painting a house, right, you could see when someone started, you could see if someone finished it. Well, the same goes for your goals. You've got to start it, you've got to finish it. And just like Usain Bolt, when he hit his first hurdle, when he ran his first race and he didn't go so well, he didn't give up on his goals. He realigned and reassessed his actions. He realigned and reassessed what he needed to do.